Good morning. We're back with another video today. We've gotten all of these cabinets loaded up to the vans, and they're now going to the house to get installed. I have two island panels. Once the big 60 or 72 inch long island is put together, I have to cut down some island panels. They'll send me the measurements and I'll cut those down. And then I have to build 8 more doors for that order and get those stained, along with bring over the light rail that we made yesterday, stain that. I have to drop off some glass doors to get glass in the door. So there's just a bunch of small tasks that add up that need to get done today. I also can make drawer boxes, so it's gonna be a busy day. Let's get into it. I now have all of my cope and my sticks for the pieces done for our 5-piece door, the left, right, top, and bottom. That's the groove that this 1/4 inch red oak panel will sit into. This is the 5th piece for the 5-inch door. So now what I need to do is put all of these together with glue, these panel buddies, so nothing warps, bows, breaks, bends, nothing bad. And we'll come over to this machine right here, which will square the door up. We'll pin nail it until the glue dries, and then we'll run it through that vertical belt sander. So let's put everything, the copes and sticks and panels all together, square the door up, secure the door, sand the door, and then we'll go over there, cut the door down, and finish them up. So I put the door inside of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, all 5 pieces are here. The panel buddies are in. There's a lot of glue in there. I'll hit this trigger right here, and it'll square the door up. And then I'll simply wipe the glue with a rag over here. Get it off of the surface. I like to use a lot of glue. I don't want to chance anything bad happening. And then I'll shoot some pin nails into here. The tenon of this piece goes into this piece. So those pin nails will just hold it until the glue dries approximately. The bottle says about 20 minutes. And then once I've done that to all of those doors, we'll let them dry, go to the vertical belt sander, get them down from 13/16 to 3/4 inch thick. And then we'll go to the saw stop and start cutting the doors down to their final dimensions. I now have all of these custom 3/4 inch thick red oak doors completed, Shaker 45. Last thing I need to do for those doors is bore them with this Bloom boring machine. We'll load them up, and then we'll send them to the other warehouse where everything gets finished. We have our oven over there, all of our sprayers, everything. So we'll bore these, we'll take those to the other warehouse, and then we'll also take the light rail that's sitting right over here. Everything will get stained and clear coated. Everything will go on tomorrow. And then, yeah, we also have to take the glass doors that are over at the other warehouse to the glass store to get glass in it and do a bunch of other projects. So let's bore these, load these up, and then get going. To bore these doors, it's super simple. We have the correct setting back here for these Bloom hinges. You just put the door up into this groove here. This door is a little more complicated because the bottom of the door hinge needs to be up 8 inches from the bottom of the door because there's pull-out boxes here. But the top door is 3.5. That's our standard. So all I do is I have my hinge up here. I'm going to clamp it, double check that it's good back there, press and hold. The Bloom machine bores the hole. Switch this down, which activates a trigger so the blades won't spin, and it'll press in the hinge, and then I'll simply release the pressure, move it down, and do the next side. And I just keep going for all of those doors. That's what they look like with the hinges in it. So that way, at the job site, all we have to do is screw the hinges in. We don't have to pound the plastic pieces into the door, which is always scary. So I'll unscrew these, bag them all up over here, bring these all to the job site. The sheets tells us which doors have which hinges and such. So all of that is noted. So yeah, let's get to finish boring these, load the doors up, and get to finishing them. I'm over here at the other warehouse where we finish everything. This will be the new warehouse once we move everything into here. But this is where our oven is. And I just stained the light rail, so the oven's doing what it needs to cure that stain out. And then we'll clear coat it, which will help cure the clear coat out. And we're working on the rest of the doors. I need to stain those, clear coat those. Most of them are finished, but I just need to stay over here, get those done, grab the glass doors when they're done, take them to the glass shop, and just keep going. We're finishing up putting the last coats on these doors. Everything's ready for tomorrow. So yeah, we had a busy day. We'll see you tomorrow.